Hi everybody. Welcome. And this is how I'm gonna be for like a solid minute. Oh no. Okay. I think that is cool. So we're just gonna have this like this for a solid minute. Yeah, no matter. I couldn't. Hello. Oh, well. I heard we're accepting cookie data. I don't care. So. I'm gonna have to on the other on the phone. I didn't. Okay. Cute. Stream manager. Okay. So, I couldn't find. Because Welcome Home isn't exactly a game, like a video game. It is an ARG, I guess. Oh no. Thank you for telling me that the performance scan is completed. I. So, who would have thunk? But here I am. Here I am, just live, laugh, vibing. Right here, right now. It's a lot of stuff. Why am I here? Okay, hold on. I'm doing this is how we're starting off. We're starting off great. I was going to go task manager and exit out of every single freaking thing that's open. Okay, yeah, you're not needed. Bye. Okay, you're also not needed. Thank you. Bye. This one too. This one too. I don't need any of you. Bye. Bye bye. And task. It's a fun little thing. Also, why is Overwatch like the thing that has a chokehold on how much memory I'm using? It's great. Well, honestly, not great, but whatever. So, anyways. Okay, that was violent. Apparently, you. Is there anything here? The website was updated for Welcome Home. Welcome Home is a little ARG of things, and I am living for it because it has a cutesy, like, stuff, and I can't wait. I can't wait. Liquid sugar. Okay. So, here we have the little home. Okay, we're clicking. Hoo-hoo. Oh, cute. The eyes. Welcome home. With a hop, skip, and a jump, you are ushered into the colorful, serendipitous world of Welcome Home. It only takes one stroll down the neighborhood to know that this is just the nicest little place you've ever seen. Watch Wally and his colorful array of friendly neighbors learn about the Okay. Learn about the Yay! It's getting covered. that or it was intentional. Yippee! I'm gonna see if it's different on my phone. Okay. Learn about the... Okay. Blink ever seen. Watch Wally and his colorful array. Okay. Learn about, I'm guessing, the world or something. It's getting covered. And I think that's intentional because you can see here. Okay, we are copying, pasting, vibrant world around them. About the vibrant world around them and take a part in the nonsensical fun. Welcome to the Welcome Home website. Feel free to explore our humble homepage and learn more about a puppet show now lost to obscurity. Thank you for visiting. It is cute. Look at little guy, little Wally guy. I know about this. Serendipitous salutation, dear neighbor. So much has happened since we've last spoken with you. How could so much support and attention be summed up in so few words? We've come to you asking for help like a neighbor in need of a cup of sugar. But you've given us your whole pantry supply. That's saying a lot with nearly 5 million friendly visitors. Our gratitude is immeasurable, and with your help, we are confident we will uncover Welcome Home's whereabouts. Thanks to you, lookers of the lost, we have uncovered an exciting array of findings that are sure to solidify our speculations. I knew this thing was... Oh. Okay. We always knew it was real, and ever since that first itch in the back of your mind. We always knew it was real, ever since that, yeah. You need to know too, now, don't you? You feel it. It's good that you've come back. We hope pursuing our most recent findings will be a doggone good time, as Barnaby would say. Remember, neighbor, home is where the heart is, and this house is brimming with love for you. Welcome to the search party, the Welcome Home Restoration Project. Okay, cute. Also, there was like eyes, but I guess if you were like zoomed in, you wouldn't notice. So let's go to Welcome Home. Let's figure out what the heck. Okay, this one. Oh, yeah, it took a minute. The eyes are still there. I'm watching. Critically appraised and financially successful, Welcome Home dominated its Saturday morning time slot with its colorful cast of puppets, entertaining and addictive stories, and likely sets unlike anything seen before. Surely a spectacle for audiences of all ages. Welcome Home was an American children's television program created and produced by the Playfellow Workshop, which serviced as the studio's only production, and supposedly its first episode aired on October 11th, 1969, and was broadcast into an unknown channel until its last estimated air date, sometime in 1974. Little pictures, beans, cereal, salt, yeah, so many things. Welcome Home primarily focused on the neighbors, the show's inhabitants, who were accompanied by a mixture of animated breaks and illustrated storybook segments. Fly. Ooh, what are you? Oh, no. Hello? Okay, oh, cute. Let's see this.
blue don't actually have any blue pigmentation. They have to grow in soil that is basic as well, so the pine straw should be left for the other beds.
You're telling me that these flowers are liars, Frankie?
Okay, hold on. We are putting this on here because I just realized we were on the wrong side the whole entire time. Edit. And I was also like, oh, maybe the audio is like so low that none of you can hear. But probably not. Save. I don't know if it's loud, if it isn't loud. I don't know. Okay. Let's just have opera like that. Okay. Cool. Okay. We're saving this. Okay, sweet. Sweetness.
I'm not telling you that these flowers are liars, Barnaby. I'm talking about how these flowers are specially selected to look this way.
Hey, being blue isn't anything special, pal. Don't you know that blue is all the rage nowadays?
I don't think people are painting themselves blue, frankly. Are you saying your fur color isn't natural?
I beg your pardon. I'm a natural beauty as far as you know.
I doubt you're any sort of beagle. I've never seen any blue dog before in my life. Now, if you don't mind, we'd like to continue tending to my flowers in peace.
You're gonna have to do more than tend to them if you want them to grow up nice and big. You know what they say, you gotta entertain your plants to make them happy.
That's true, but I'm not going to let your snappy patter poison my petunias. I'd hardly call your material entertaining, much less fertilizer.
Oh, don't you worry, Frank. The last thing I'll do is overwhelm your orchid. Your plants all seem clovery.
Ah, not with these puns again. You're going to make all of my hard work wilt. Your humor is too dry for my impatience.
Hey, not a daisy goes by where you don't get impatient. But hey, I'm just pulling your legs.
Would you just get out of here? My plants don't need your ridiculous jokes to grow. Go find an audience for your silly gags somewhere else.
Alright, I'll grow. Every dogwood has his day. I'll still pop in from time to time. You're still a little rough around the edges.
Honestly, with him, I don't know how you can stand to be around him.
Hmm. Interesting. And that was the fly. Mm. The setting itself was a wonderful and exaggeratingly designed town named Home, with unique elements like a post office and a bodega, as well as its brightly colored creatures that lived within it. Episodes usually began with Wally introducing the focus of or theme for the day, before coming across other characters who would join him on his escapades until the end of the day, which would signify the end of the show. All the characters had notable reoccurring segments that were sprinkled throughout the entirety of the show's run. such as Eddie Dear creating arts and crafts, Sally Starlet performing plays, or Wally Darling painting a picture with the help of other members of the cast. The viewer was often regarded as an additional neighbor, with Wally speaking to them on a regular basis. These puppets are here to stay. See them take life of their own in Welcome Home. An unfamiliar neighbor is just a friend you haven't met yet. The world of Welcome Home has plenty of new faces to get acquainted with, colorful characters like Wally, Julie, Barnaby, and are waiting to meet you. Invite them to your happy home with toys that will last a lifetime. And then these over here. But these... I'm just obsessed with the art. We need to get down to business. We need pencils, pushers. We need pushers to push those pencils. And we need a big board for the big board meeting about the big boards. And this pie craft is supposed to be a blueberry, not a strawberry. Now hold on there, Julie. I'm so confused. I didn't know whether to scratch my watch or wind my head. We'll be right back. And then it's just cute. May I ask for some wisdom of Wally's on this fine day? A voice rang out through home. Wally looked up from his painting. Yes, Wally replied. I hope that helped. It's all in the house for you, Valentine. These are so cute. And the little Halloween. There he is. This fly's there. He's just there, waiting, staring. Restored remnants and reproduced pieces. Welcome Home is believed to have a 4-year run upon further research before both its abrupt pull from television in 1974 and complete silence from its entertainment company, the Playfellow Workshop. Welcome Home's success seemed to be set in stone amidst other television programs for its visual artistry, captivating stories, and remarkable puppetry, as well as lovely characters. However, all footage is presumably lost, including its supposed merchandise, advertisements, vinyl records, and illustrated books depicted in the episodes. However, what has been revealed has driven us to uncover its whereabouts. Read more about our journey and how we're uncovering this long-forgotten puppet show, and our mission at the Welcome Home Restoration Project About Us page. We were following About Us. The Welcome Home Restoration Project is a team of anonymous individuals dedicated to compiling, restoring, and archiving what few remnants of Welcome Home has been uncovered, and it is through these collective efforts that we will awaken the memory of this lost piece of media. We strive to establish a friendly and open community of friends, family, and fans, just like the colorful and quaint neighbors in our beloved home. Love is clear in the messages of Wally Darling, and is such of a hallmark to him as his charismatic smile, his cheery disposition, and his eagerness to understand the world around him. We too hope to spread this feeling of everlasting joy, caring, understanding, and acceptance to all in the hopes that you will join us in our experience through exploration. Together, we will make this house a home. Visitors may wonder how we came to uncover such a show, where we obtained these works, and the efforts taken to restore them to the best of our ability. To that, we are happy to open your front door to you, neighbor. General questions. Who are you? For personal reason, our small collective at the WHRP team have agreed upon staying anonymous for our own security and safety. More than that, however, we wanted to make the recovery of Welcome Home our number one priority and wanted it to be the full focus of this website. Where did you begin your research into Welcome Home? To be honest, we were drawn in unexpectedly. All the information found in this website was extracted from documents that have been uncovered in brightly colored envelopes. We are thankful to be the first to jumpstart this journey. What do the illustrations, ratings, and advertisements look like when you receive them? All the paper materials tucked away inside the envelopes we have received are usually crammed together and covered in paint and ink. Despite this, volunteers have both restored and recreated most of what was found in the document. Below is an example of our work as we extract information from the original document and translate it into a digital state. I don't think most of that's ink, buddy. The original piece in its destroyed state as we have received it. Fully restored by our team with slight alterations to the original. That is so restoration, man. Our volunteers have also produced speculative pieces from the information gathered, such as Frank's spinning head, Eddie's removable hat, and the heart marks on the bottom of Wally's shoes. We hope more fan interpretations will be able to arise just like this. Exploration of Frank's spinning head mechanic as listed in illustrated material. That'd be one heck of a puppet if they... Why did you make this website? When I unwrapped the first letter, I felt it. I heard it. Open. I want it out. I'm going to get it out. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city. Okay. I hoped that this website would grab the attention of someone who has seen this show before and could tell us more about it. If this isn't possible, then we wanted to be the first to showcase this lost piece of media to help spur on the search for existence. Many of our guestbook signatures have talked about seeing this show before, so this is a good sign. It means it is inside of you too, then. What kind of merchandise did Welcome Home have? It is only speculation, but from what we have gathered, there is a possibility that there are vinyl records, children's toys, and a plethora of other merchandise that could be ordered through various magazines. Someone thinks there are patterns to make your own Barnaby. Could you imagine? Do you know how many episodes of Welcome Home there are? Unfortunately, no. We have yet to receive footage from the show, nor a full catalog of all episodes. We have estimated that the last air date for the show was in 1974, but only because it is the most recent date listed on the script. Do you know anyone who worked at the Playfellow Workshop, or are you a former employee? No, and I am not affiliated with the company, but we know of Ronald Dorlean. He must be the creator. We must find the other names, too. Are we able to join your team? At the moment, we aren't accepting new members. Who's your favorite resident? Everyone on our team has a favorite, but if you ask me, mine is Wally Darning. He is the most. And as he would say, little guy. Okay. Movie time. Cute, cute.
All right, then the knight played by House will exit stage right. That is additional to rehearsal. Then the maiden fair with golden hair greets her kingdom and asserts herself as the new queen of her domain.
As queen of this land, my first decree is to make hopscotch mandatory every day. 2 pebbles, all the way up to 20. No, 30 spaces.
Hopscotch? That's not in the script.
My second decree is filling our moat with scrumptious greenberry ice cream. Up to the top, enough for all the citizens to enjoy.
Greenberry? What is green? Juliet Joyful!
For my third decree,
Julie!
Sally!
Those are not words! You've gone so far off the script that I'm not sure where we are anymore.
Oh, don't worry. I know where we are, silly. We're in the Kingdom of Sweets, remember? I'm the beautiful maiden fair with the golden hair, the princess of pastries.
Yes, yes.
Who is now the queen of pastries. After a series of events where her father, the king of cake, gets eaten by a big, beastly, billowing bear made of broccoli. Oh, Sally, that scene was so sad.
The story, Juliet. The story.
Oh, right. So, after I show him who's boss, I go back to my palace and take back my throne.
If you know the story this well, then why would the queen want to fill her moat with greenberry ice cream, or declare a hopscotch law after enduring a harrowing journey of self-discovery and vengeance?
Oh, I don't know. She just seemed like a fun lady.
Okay. I suppose indulging in the finer things in life would make her character more well-rounded. All right, Juliet. Proceed.
Thank you, Sally. For my third decree, you all have to listen to me recite my favorite colors in order of my most favorite color to my least favorite. Starting now. Pink, yellow, no, green, blue,
Such
orange,
is the life of
green,
artistic collaboration.
moss.
Wouldn't you agree, Wallace?
It seems like every single time they mention Wally, every single there's a glitch. Okay. So this is merchandise stickers. To make your web page feel just like a home by surrounding the good word about, but there's stickers and the little banners. Pew, 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 pew. There's like a glittery version. My favorite one is Julie. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. Okay, so there's nothing there. Ooh. I like these. But it seems like every single time they're like, "What did you think so, Wally?" And as soon as Wally says something, it goes blick. Okay.
Well, I think I'm plenty funny, Barnaby. Frank thinks I'm a hoot and a half.
Only a hoot and a half? What happened to the other half? Besides, Frank wouldn't know a good joke if it walked up to him, introduced itself, and handed him his business card. Punchline and all.
What, too? You know, Barnaby, you're not the only funny one in this neighborhood.
Oh, yeah? You might be right, Julie. Howdy's a pretty funny fella, too.
Not howdy me! I have a joke that will knock your hat off. I've been working on it all week.
Oh boy, all week? It took you that long? You're hearing this, little buddy?
I'll show you, Barnaby! What did the number 3 say to the number 2 after beating him in a game of checkers?
Oh no, here it comes.
I won!
That was just doggone terrible. Just awful. I think I'm gonna need a doggy
No,
bag.
it was not, Barnaby! It was a good joke! Don't you get it? 1 is a number, but it also sounds like 1. You know, like when you won a game!
Now she's explaining it. Oh, when will the agony stop? I'm just a little pooch in peril. Bury me in my favorite sunny spot, kid. I'm going into the light.
Oh, Barnaby, you're just rotten. It was too a funny joke, wasn't it, Barnaby?
Hmm. Okay. We went to stickers. Now. Okay. There's a little house. I see you. You see me.
There you are. Welcome home. Ha ha ha.
Hmm. The little house. The little paw print. Everything else. Is there a bug over here? Yes, there is. Okay. Media. Live interview. So many more. But I feel like let's go to the neighborhood. Home is where the heart is. And Welcome Home's residents are the heart of the neighborhood. Even if you don't live here, you're still one of its most important denizens. But don't worry. With the help of this colorful array of neighbors, it'll feel just like home in no time at all. Let's start by the post office. The house has eyes. Eddie. Reliable, kind, and ever determined, Eddie dear is the best mailman Welcome Home has ever had, albeit the only one, despite being a bit of a clumsy and forgetful fellow. Eddie loves his job and always manages to deliver everyone's mail right on schedule. Eddie was a mail carrier who moved into home from a distant town in order to establish the post office there, that of which was known as Eddie's Post Office. Despite having a written origin, Eddie never had stated the correct name of where he came from through the show's run. The running joke often had him stating a place that did not exist, followed by an admission to misremembering it as the place he delivered, as opposed to a place he lived. Eddie's segments would often focus on arts and crafts project where he would teach other residents, which typically kept him behind the post office countertop, uncovered a printed material focused on preparing mail correctly. Whether it was letters or parcels, Eddie would frequently be found in the neighborhood itself, often paired with a mailbag or a prop to be delivered. He would also become actively involved in skits involving other neighbors, usually through providing solutions to others' problems through labor. Unlike Howdy's place. Ooh. Transcripts of audio. Unlike Howdy's place, Eddie's post office did not require compensation for its services. Home's residents would come and go as they pleased before the day would end. Illustrated pages would also noted that Eddie had a mother who was a mail carrier, but she was not given a name and only vaguely mentioned.
I tell you, I fold my letters flatter than a printer. When it comes to friendship, I always deliver.
Hmm. Alright, now let's look at this bug. There are 14, I guess. Oh, and I haven't been noting down anything.
Hello, Mr. Deer. I'm here about your emergency.
Oh, thank the stars you're here, Frank. I mean, Mr. Franklin. We're in a heap of trouble. There's some kind of, it's like, if you ever seen like, it's like a whatchamacallit in here.
Whatchamacallit? I'm afraid I only deal with bugs, Mr. Deer.
A bug, a critter, I guess, to name it, whatever it is, it's upheaving my whole post office. Just look at what it's done with the paper chains.
It made these. It did a wonderful job. Maybe you should consider hiring it.
Real kid, I'm being serious here.
Oh, there's nothing to be so scared of. It's more frightened of you than you are of it, you know.
Scared of a friendly guy like me? I wouldn't even hurt a fly.
I don't think you could even look at a fly with how you're hiding from this beetle.
Hey, don't go knocking a fella down when he's in a fit of desperation. If you had a rogue envelope fluttering around your home, I'd get there lickety-split.
I'll take that into consideration next time that happens, Mr. Deer. See? Not so intimidating, is it?
I suppose you're right. It's easy for you to say so. I don't know these fellas on a first-name basis like you do.
You don't need to be familiar with them in order to get to know them better. They're just like you or me. In fact, you're not scared of them, are you?
So Wally was just like standing there, just like, yep. Okay, next place. This one. Poppy. Perhaps the most frantic, frazzled, and feathered neighbor in Welcome Home. Poppy Partridge is the resident chicken, so to speak. From a sprained beak to sunburned feathers, she always thinks about the worst outcome of a pleasant situation. Then again, it never hurts to have a neighbor with a first aid kit on hand. Old scripts outline that Poppy had lived with her family in a nest that had been tucked away in a tree hollowed deep within the forest, but that she would eventually outgrow to a staggering degree, which she would move into an empty barn in home, which she would give a bird's touch. Poppy insisted that she could fly in some iterations of her dialogue, most notably in her journey to home, but there was no evidence of this throughout the show's run. It's also not clear what kind of bird she is, as she stated that she is a bit of a flamingo on her father's side and a bit of a hen on her mother's side. She also noted it's hard to keep track of the family tree. A lot of birds fit in trees, you know. Poppy's puppet is a walk-around puppet that concept work noted had stood around 8 feet tall. But photographs surrounding her height have yet to be uncovered. Poppy was rarely seen outside her barn, typically being visited by neighbors instead. Many of her segments focused on baking, although she has been shown knitting, but she did not have a live hand counterpart. God, I can't read. So other puppets were often doing her work for her in various skits. Illustration note that some possible assistants were Frank, Eddie, Howdy, and Sally. Within the context of the show, this was because she was too scared to use appliances.
Oh my, I'm such a feather fingers.
Further fingers. Let's go here. The most rambunctious resident. Oh, we didn't see if there was a bug in her corner.
Oh my, I'm such a featherfingers.
Okay, yeah, no, there was no bug in here. Haha. Okay. The most rambunctious resident in Welcome Home. Sally Starlet shines above the rest. She's a firecracker who's willing to let her imagination run wild in the name of a new adventure, albeit at the occasional expense of her more cautious neighbors. Thankfully, she's got a good head on her shoulders, and perhaps one would even say a sunny disposition to match. According to an uncovered script, Sally had once been the brightest star in the sky. However, even more than those that surrounded her. However, upon looking down at a nearby celestial body from her spot, she knew that there were still places that she had yet to truly shine, and fell from above as a shooting star. She has seemingly accomplished her aspired stardom, as there are only 9 visible neighbors at home, all of whom know her. She is often focused on aspects of theaters, such as acting or singing, which she felt she was more than well versed at from being a star. Because of this, many of her segments often consisted of the entire ensemble of neighbors, with her playing the role of director. The residents would act stories out on a stage, whether for the viewer or other neighbors, that would be displayed in the show as a story time segment. Many were focused on fairy tales with an abnormal turn, whether at Sally's will or her expense, typically through Barney B's presence and desire to entertain. Concept work revealed that Sally was a live hand puppet, but required an additional hand to help move her head, as it was much larger than other puppets.
Celestial. Astronomical. Stupendously fantastical. Oh, so few words can capture the radiance of Sally Starlet.
No bug. Undoubtedly the cheeriest neighbor for a puppet could ask for. Julie Joyful is Welcome Home's happiest resident, amidst of such a rainbow of brightly colored neighbors that is really something. Saying something. Upbeat, silly, and always ready to play with her friends. There is never a boring day in Welcome Home while she's around. She is Frank's best friend. According to uncovered scripts, Julie was a rainbow monster that was said to come from deep within the forest that surrounded the outskirts of home. She lived with her family in a cave, but sought out a life of her own and moved away. Many of her skits and activities centered around playing games, whether they were as familiar as jump rope and hopscotch, or simply made up on a whim. She was often depicted as Frank as a comedic foil on merchandise and advertisements in the song The Fun in Your Frown, no track. Recent evidence has revealed that Julie's family consisted of 3 siblings who were also rainbow monsters, but with greatly differing color palettes. Their names were Bee, Franny, and Jonesy, but they do not appear to have lived in home alongside her. There was also a prevalent theme of flowers. This can be seen with Julie herself looking like an open flower from above, and illustrations would reveal her speaking to flowers to make them bloom. Now that is a talent.
How about we all play a game? I just thought of a new one. All we'll need is a hunk of steak, a bowl of pasta, and a pair of roller skates.
Let's go to the next one. Ingy. Arguably the smartest neighbor in Welcome Home, Frank Frankly is the resident bookworm with an expertise on butterflies, despite being the grumpiest and grayest of the colorful cavalcade of neighbors. It is good to have someone so organized and matter-of-fact amidst the bunch. After all, he enjoys being frank, even if it means being frank. Whatever that means, he is Julie's best friend. Frank does not have any known information regarding his origins prior to moving into home, when compared to the others. However, there are still notable attributes that have been uncovered. Frank is often depicted with a book or a butterfly net, since butterflies were seemingly his focus. There was also a source of information for the other neighbors when an answer to a question was needed, as noted in open scripts. But it would often be discredited for comedic effect. Frank would be partnered with Julie as the straight man in various skates, merchandise and advertisements, and in the song The Fun in Your Frown, no track found. In the show itself, the puppet appeared with a fixed frown on his face, but in the illustrated material, Frank often had a more complex expressions. Any concept work surrounding Frank's puppet would not be uncovered, but there is evidence that has revealed that his head would be fully rotated.
Frankly, I don't think there's anything wrong with being frank.
The puns. But a goofy layabout with a love for jokes, Barnaby B. Beagle is Welcome Home's funniest neighbor, always ready to joke with a joke on her hand or even a silly observation. This big blue beagle always knows how to have fun, much to the dismay of some of the grumpier residents. Yeah, my throat's starting to hurt because I'm talking too much. I think this is a curse. Often being met with booing, clapping, or having things thrown at him by his fellow neighbors. He's trying his best, okay?
What do you call a beagle with no ears? Nothing. He can't hear you anyway.
I just want a track of him saying, "Why are you booing? I'm right." Okay, howdy. Howdy Pillar is Welcome Home's friendliest and happiest shopkeeper. This colorful caterpillar knows his store like the back of his hands, which is impressive considering how many hats he has. Charismatic, quick-witted, and remarkably jolly, Howdy always seems to have whatever his neighbors need with the price that just can't be beat. I mean, they have no other place to go. To keep him in frame?
Howdy do, fellas. Care to let me share my wares?
Okay. Expand. The eyes are still there. Wally Darling is the friendliest neighbor in Welcome Home, perhaps even the best painter, too. With a smile like his, it's hard to disagree. Always eager to make new friends and show them around the neighborhood, Wally is happy to lend a helping hand. But you already knew that already, didn't you? Weird.
That's the most.
Goodbye. I wonder. Yep, it still exists. Oh. Hmm. Oh, this disc is shaky. It just cursed at me. The house just cursed at me. I wonder if there's... I like how I can tell if I can click on it or not because my cursor. I don't know if it's you can see it or not. I don't know. But like it's a Spy Family. It's a Spy Family cursor. So whenever I just see Chimera and then I see it change to Anya, I'm like, "Oh, I can click it." Oh, bug. I knew it. Hmm.
Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and just a scoop of peanut butter. Gelatin works too, of course, but I always like to spoil myself with a little something extra. But that's just between us.
Of course, I'm no gossip. I suppose gelatin can't always be relied upon, too. Still, I think it holds perfectly sliced fruit beautifully. I think that ought to mean something. You know what, Poppy? No one understands gelatin's potential. It's like they say, you eat with your eyes first.
We do? Oh. Well, now you've got me worried about this new recipe. It's not very, like, visually appealing.
Oh, no. Forget what I said. We worked so hard on this. In fact, I bet these could be shaped with one of my copper molds.
Right. Maybe that one will have shape like a butterfly.
Oh, that's right. Oh, such a shame butterflies aren't fond of seed, or muffins for that matter. This recipe could have saved my garden.
You know what? I'll try and think of a recipe that's sure to have them... to make your butterflies do a... I'm not sure how to tell if a butterfly's happy.
Whatever you decide to make will have them all aflutter, Poppy. I think our experiment is done too.
You're so kind to say that, Frank. Oh, be careful. I wouldn't want you to burn yourself.
I'm all right. You've taken all the necessary precautions to ensure my safety. Oven mitts, aprons, a second pair of oven mitts.
Perhaps we could use a third pair of oven mitts.
Poppy.
You're working with such dangerous appliances. Who knows what could happen at a moment's notice? Oh, goodness gracious, just thinking about it is making my feathers fall out.
No. Don't get yourself started, Poppy. I would rather be careful than throw caution to the wind anyhow. Besides, we're all safe and sound here. Wouldn't you agree?
I feel like okay. The bug. We've already seen that. Okay. News about us. Playfellow exhibition. Merchandise. Let's see merchandise. Give it a minute. Eyes. Tireless research of the Welcome Home Restoration Project has revealed an absolute plethora of merchandise created at the heyday. It's for you. Talking. Telephone toy. Oh, that's so cool. There were collectibles. Nah, 'cause like if they ever decide to have an actual like thing like that, like I would love
Hello? Hello? Hey, are you playing some kind of game? Well, I want to play too. Okay, let's go on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how to play this game. Oh, I know what to do. We'll make a new game. We'll need a jump rope, some chalk, a dice, a sandwich. We'll call it Quiet Sandwich Jump Rope. I better get everything ready. Frank's going to love this game. Okay, bye-bye.
eating while jump roping.
Hello! You're talking to the brightest and most stupendous superstar this side of the neighborhood, Sally Starlet.
I said hello.
Hello.
Your cue.
Hello.
What's wrong? Oh, do you have stage fright? I know. Having a star for a neighbor can be so intimidating. She's so terrific, you're probably thinking. Phenomenal, staggering, breathtaking, etc., etc. I'm taking the words right out of your mouth, I bet. Oh, well, parting is such sweet sorrows. But I must shine my brilliance elsewhere. Why don't you call me back when you don't have such cold feet? Farewell!
Hello, this is Frank Frankly speaking. Hello.
I'll do a little bit. Howdy.
Hello, this is the Partridge Nest. Oh, I mean, this is Poppy.
You're Con Howdy's place, the home of everything you need and everything you don't. Howdy Pillar, at your service.
Barnaby?
Hello? 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 Is this a prank call, kid? Liz?
He didn't introduce himself.
With a letter or parcel, whether rain, snow, or shine, we weather the weather and never decline. This is Eddie Deer of Eddie's Post Office speaking. How can I help you today?
That was good. Oh, great.
Hello? 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 Ha ha ha. I'm only kidding. I know you're there. Did you like my joke?
You didn't make a joke.
I think you were going to say yes.
No.
Ha ha ha. You know, it is hard to hear you think through this funny phone of mine. It is as though you aren't speaking at all.
Nah.
Maybe it is just a little fuzzy, like me.
Okay. But it's for the... But like... I know there's a little bug. There's a bichito. Like over here. I'm obsessed with these, by the way. Rainbow letters. Eddie dear, playset. Hmm. Hmm. Boop. So I am right. There's like 14. And they all have letters, and I'm guessing they're all in order.
Leave my tomatoes alone. Who am I to feed my wife? Isn't the beetle just as committed to partake of my plans as I am, Julie?
Positively, accidentally, Frank.
I've taken such good care of them. I read to them every day and water them the perfect amount.
Oh, you do. You pour a whole cup on them and wait in the water on their little heads and everything.
Julie, I'm serious.
Oh, I'm sorry, Frank. I'm only teasing. You know, if this is bothering you so much, you should have a little sign just for those bugs. It can say, terrific tomatoes. Look, don't touch.
What makes you think they're going to be able to eat all that?
Well, they got big and beautiful eyes, don't they? Like big old saucer plates.
Oh, Julie, don't be so rude. You would have liked it if they said that about you.
Said what about me? How lovely my hair is. That I put just the right amount of polish on my horn.
No, more like that Julie Joyful with her nose like an orange.
Oh, if they said that, they'd also probably say, oh, that Frank Franklin with that banana on his face.
Banana? Well, if they're going to be so rude in my garden, maybe it's best that they don't get to partake of any more tomatoes then.
That's right. Well, how are we going to keep them out? Maybe Howdy's got something in the shop.
Oh, Howdy is more inclined to sell us canned laughter than he is to sell us something actually useful. Besides, I don't think he liked my rendition of the flea and the fly.
Oh, don't you fret. I'm sure we can come up with a wonderful joke between the three of us. Isn't that right, Sam?
They always ask Wally, and then he's like, no. Is it like cereal? Rice Puff cereal. The art for this is adorable. No, you know how back in the day, it was like Valentine's Day, and every single kid would just go to like the dollar store or something, and they would go to like the easy Valentine's Day like section just to hand out to the class. I remember that. It always had candy, lollipops and stuff. The extra kids would buy like separate candy to like write, their mom would write down like heartfelt messages and stuff like that. That's what happened. And then it would be like it's just the best day because as a kid you always wanted candy. That's what I was reminded. I'm just breezing past this now. Have you heard? I remember this, and people were like, oh my god, that's just Barnaby's skin. And then people were like, oh my god, look at that Barnaby. And I would just be like, oh. Like, honestly, not much is known right now. It's like this site right now, flashy, vibing. We love them. Bichito. Jess.
So my brother Charlie tells my sister Dolly that our brother Barley's cousin Henry is turning over a new leaf. But if you ask me, Bon, a caterpillar's always turning over leaves. We just call this Sally. So you don't believe the poor guy? Sounds like you're just giving him the short end of the stick. Short end of the... We've given that clown the whole branch. So he's a clown too? Now you're speaking my language, Howdy. You wouldn't believe what happened next. My brother Chuck wished our brother Buck good luck on getting that clock Henry to straighten up and fly right. Fly? Wait. He's a butterfly. I thought he was a caterpillar. You're being a wise guy, Bon, but I'm serious. Then, you're not gonna believe this. Out of the blue comes our sister Sue and her brother Drew, talking to my sister Dolly about getting Henry on a trolley to see our Aunt Molly. Woolly Aunt Molly? Woolly Aunt Molly, Bon. On my father's left-hand side. My left, now yours. Maybe my upper left-hand side. Oh, well, how could I get that confused? But long story short, Molly tells Henry to listen to our cousin Barley and my brother Charlie, who insist they're through with my sister Sue and her brother Drew. And to get back on that trolley and talk to Dolly about getting his act together. Oh, brother. No. Dolly's my sister. I know I can always talk to you, Bon. I tell ya, having a big family ain't easy. So many things to keep track of. You're right about that. I'm just listening in. I can barely keep track. The only family I gotta keep track of is my dear sweet mama.
That's right. You know, next time she comes around, you ought to let me serve her one of my strawberry soda pops.
Nobody makes him like you do, pal. Speaking of which, how's that treat treating you?
Every single time, they're like, "Oh, by the way, you exist, Wally. How's it going?" And then everything just go like, blip. It's great. Media? Because we have the guest book, too. So let's go to the media. Let's speed through this one. Doo-doo. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, we've already went through this one. So, Playfellow. See that? I did not like that. Oh, we can click this. Okay. That was more macabre in my head than I thought it was. Hold on, I think this chick... Oh no, that's an engagement ring. But it looks like an opal. By the way, nice ring. Yum yum. Oh, the puppet's there. It's a replica. 2020. Let's see if there's a bug somewhere. Understand.
Do you like home? Home is my house. Do you have a home too? Do you hear it too? You can hear mine.
I don't think I can hear you home. So, the guest book. Hee hee. Hello, thespian. The guest book is henceforth closed. Okay. Fig, thank you for taking my coat and letting me into your humble abode. Also colorful and pretty, warm and friendly. What a fun place. A wonderful world indeed. There's little drawings. Where am I? Hi. Okay. The little clown. I love Frank. Where? Little worm, yeah. Little worm guy.
Which is why the pie charts must be green berry. Mr. Deer, write that down.
Green berry. You know, Julie.
President Joyful.
Right. President Joyful. I don't think green berry's a real berry. I mean, shoot, what color even is green?
That's classified, Mr. Deer. That's why they pay me the big shamoobas.
What now? I ain't getting paid in anything, let alone shamoo. Shamoo. What'd you say again, President Joyful?
Shamoolas, doubloons, spolians, spinneroos. Can't you see what this company was all about, Mr.
The
Deer?
balloons.
Green?
No, it's about pie charts, big buildings, hot cakes, small stuffed bears, chalk and houses.
I don't think any of those things go together, quite frankly.
It's about big suits and big hair and big voices. Mr. Deer, are you not confident in our business model? You have good shoulders under your head, Mr. Deer. I would hate to see you canned.
Can me? But you can't fire me. It's my first day on the job.
Then you better straighten up and fly down, Mr. Deer, because the most important part of running a business is... Hello, President Joyful of Everything Incorporated. What? Mr. Boy-Nealing, oh! We're broke? They've eaten all our office supplies. Even the staplers. We're out of business.
Whether letter or parcel, whether rank snow up... joyful residents, whom I ask is calling. Oh, Barn, good to hear from you. Yeah, we're playing business or something or other. Yep, I'd say we're fresh at it. Whatever we're supposed to be selling. I think this time it was green. Oh, yeah, he's right here. Phone call for you, Warren.
Julie just losing her mind in the background. Clown. I feel like there's gonna be more stuff hidden around here. Let's speedrun. Wah, 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 wah. Hold on, I'm finding something funny. Okay. I sent the funny thing. Did you saw that too? Hello. There's 8 pages. If they had one more, this would have been a slender. Censor. Bug.
Do I want potatoes again? Or do I want chips?
Well, when the chips are down, they're both sort of the same.
To an ordinary person, maybe. But chips are a bit heavier for a performer. I don't want to get a stitch while I'm rehearsing my dance moves, and it slows my creative thinking. No, I've decided. Boiled potatoes, it must be again.
Well, shucks, Sally. If you're looking for a healthy change for a gal on the go, look no further than this sensational new instant mash.
Instant?
Or faster, guaranteed. All you do is add water and whoosh, a fluffy mashed tater masterpiece. Dinner for 1, 3, 20, cast 1,000. Whatever you want. They're lighter than air, too. Won't weigh you down, or your wallet. I give it my 5-star rating, and those are the golden kind.
Oh my! That does sound convenient, especially with my hectic schedule. Let's see. Bubble Blast Soap Flake. Oh, what a strange name!
Ha! Yeah, it's a marketing thing. Makes them sound squeaky clean for your diet, eh?
Why, yes, I suppose it does. All right, then. I'll take one of those boxes of Bubble Blast Instant Mash, a bag of Old McDonald's porridge oats, 1 loaf of bouncy yellow bread, And a box of that nice new sunshine cereal you introduced me to last week.
Good choices are the only choices you can make at this store. But you've got a knack nonetheless, Miss Starlet.
Oh, and a pint of milk. Thank you.
There you go. Service with a smile. Oh, I didn't see you there. What can I get for you today, Wong?
Okay. I knew there were more. I knew there were more. There's always more. There's always more little bugs. Okay. After this one, I'm signing out. Cat sent me. Cat sent me. I love you. I love you. Where's the little bug? Molly just has the most intense. That is unsettling. Do not eat. That is a cute drawing. Page. Shapes and color. Open image in new tab. No memory. Yeah, half of these have names. The pages. This is unsettling. But it's cutesy. Okay. Oh, I see. I see there's like blocked out words. And I know what they are. I see you, hee hee. It's me. Oh, that brought back so many unpleasant memories. Falling feather. It's me. One of these days I'm gonna play FNAF. One of these days. Apparently it takes like 5 days to play Five Nights at Freddy's. Like the whole series plus the books, which is crazy. I love the dedication. The most? Question mark. Does Wally have a favorite color? This is underneath, so I can't get it. I don't think M. Okay. Rat. This is so cute. The lost red shoe. Okay. We've gone through all of these. So, next time I stream, I'm gonna actually do the ARG stuff. Which is like actually putting the whole entire thing together. That is not a koala. Is this thing on? Yes, turn the dial. But like, I'm not actually gonna go through the ARG, like the actual thing. But okay. See you then. And I hope you've had a wonderful stay, neighbor. Bye.